Hello guys, hope you're well. Happy New Year. Apologies for the late upload in this video. Um, I've been dealing with a COVID outbreak in my own home. So it's involved lots of isolating different people in different rooms and blah blah blah. So I wasn't at the game. I watched the game on TV and really enjoyed it for the most part, certainly for the first hour. I think it was a real testament to how far this team have come, particularly since that 5-0 defeat at the Etihad back in August. I think they acquitted themselves brilliantly in that first half. They took the game to Manchester City, put pressure on, threatened them, scored a fantastic goal, might well have had a penalty, had other opportunities, other chances. It was superb stuff, to be honest with you. And thrilling to watch this young team sort of blossom in that way. I think we kind of got everything we wanted. A lot of people would have said before the game what was an acceptable result, and I think a lot of people feared we would lose. So it became, what type of loss would be all right with you. And when you look at the reception the team got afterwards, I can't remember the last time a team lost at the Emirates Stadium, an Arsenal team this is, and received a reception quite like that. And I think that speaks to the trust, the understanding that is developing between supporters and the group, the playing group, the coaching group. I think it demonstrates that the fans recognise, okay, they didn't get the result today, but something positive, something good is happening here. And it is really good. I mean, it's a young team full of incredibly likeable players. From Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Ben White, Tomiyasu, Tierney, Ramsdale. There's such a good young bunch that we can all easily get behind, including academy players like Saka and Smith Rowe. They're playing good football now, really good, attractive football. And I kind of feel like this is what supporting Arsenal is going to be for the next few years. It's going to be us punching above our weight, taking on these huge financial giants whose wealth dwarfs even our own, with exciting young players, stars that we are making for ourselves or buying and then turning into bigger stars. That's exactly what we did against City. And personally, I find that really exciting. I was kind of reared on that, I guess, that philosophy after the move to the Emirates Stadium. And there is something incredibly, what's the word? It's easy to rally around that idea and to feel like, we're the good guys. Of course, we're always the good guys in our own eyes, but you know what I mean? It's sort of easy to root for. And I think that lends itself to the sense of injustice everybody feels about this game. I mean, clearly Arsenal were hard done by. I think, personally, I'm not one for agendas or biases. I just think there were a number of very close calls that could have gone either way, and most of them went the opposition way. And that's quite unusual, that they should all go one way. But that's how it played out. Particularly, I'm thinking the two penalty incidents. I think arguably the Gabriel sending off could be included in that as well. They were decisions that were knife edge and they fell down against us. And that's galling, and it leaves us feeling like we deserve more from the game. We certainly did deserve more from the game, but it feels like an injustice. But that's maybe not the worst thing. I do think injustice, or a sense of injustice, can be a good catalyst sometimes for a team, for a group. I think a skillful manager can turn that into fuel. And I hope that's when he returns to the training ground, or whenever he next addresses the players on Zoom or Skype, or whatever it is. I hope Arteta is able to do that, because there was a fearlessness about the way Arsenal played against Manchester City that was absolutely enthralling. And as a fan, very energising. And I have to be honest and say that today I don't really care about the result, because everyone who watched that game knew that Arsenal were the best side. And yes, those points may cost us later in the season, but we have to try and take a view that's not just about results, that's not just about points. And my view is that the progress is really clear. And I think the manner in which we played against Manchester City on this occasion, as opposed to how we played them in August, demonstrates that. There are still flaws in this team. There are still problems. Could we have kept a cooler head after the penalty award? Certainly. Did we have chances to win the game on our own merit? Certainly. Could we have defended better for their goal, the second goal particularly? Definitely. No doubt in my mind about that. But the skill and the adventure with which we played for the first hour, the commitment and organisation with which we played for most of the remaining half hour, are significant crumbs of comfort. They really are. And ahead of what is going to be a very difficult month, this was a performance to instill some hope. We got 2 games with Liverpool. We got a North London derby against Tottenham. Big matches on the horizon. If we can get close to this level of performance, we'll emerge from those matches with a lot of credit, and probably with results too. And I think this team, if they can avoid COVID, which is catching up with us all, if they can avoid injury, have a very good chance of having a very successful season. Even if they don't, even if they fall short of the top 4, which would feel right now like disappointment, I still think there's enormous signs of progress. Yeah, if you're not enjoying this, what would you enjoy? That's kind of how I feel about it now. I really like what's going on, and it's clear to me that things are improving. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry this is late again. I'm actually well, I'm fine, but it feels like a matter of time until the net closes on me and I'm forced into isolation. So let's see. But hope you're well. Happy New Year again. And I'll speak to you all after the Liverpool game on Thursday. Bye-bye. Oh, quick thing. Everyone was very good, even if there were aberrations. I thought Thomas Partey and Tomiyasu were our outstanding players. And sorry to all our Ghanaian viewers, but I hope they have a disaster of a tournament and he comes back very quickly. I've been to Ghana games at World Cups. They're my other team. Love Ghana, but we need that player. Okay, guys, take care. Bye-bye.